Are you ready to enter a world where the lines between man and machine are blurred? Where the once innocent machines that we created now turn against us with deadly consequences? The advancements in AI and robotics have taken us to new heights, no doubt, but at what cost? I'm Andrew, and welcome to Scary Mysteries, where today we'll uncover the dark and unsettling side of the robot revolution. From robots that weave creepy tales to military AIs who have committed mass murder, these stories will have you questioning the true nature of artificial intelligence. Here are 5 robots that will destroy the world. Number 5, Petman. The quest for the ultimate military equipment never ceases. With each passing day, the line between technology and reality becomes increasingly blurred as military organizations and governments race to stay ahead of emerging threats. Their investment in research and development is tireless and restless as they constantly test new weapons, refine protective gear, and even create military humanoids. The U.S. Department of Defense's Chemical and Biological Defense, or CBD program, has taken a dark turn in the United States, commissioning Boston Dynamics and other tech conglomerates to develop a truly ominous creation, a robot designed to withstand the most deadly of chemical weapons. Dubbed the Protection Ensemble Test Mannequin, or Petman for short, this humanoid is a chilling sight to behold. With its ability to mimic human movement and maintain balance on even the most unstable terrain, Petman is eerily lifelike. But make no mistake, this is no mere machine. It's a formidable entity capable of operating for extended periods of time without any rest and unflinching in the face of even the harshest conditions. Inside a controlled test chamber, Petman will be outfitted in individual protective equipment, or IPE, and subjected to a never-ending barrage of chemical agents, substances so deadly that human exposure would result in instant death. Yet Petman persists, its sensors recording the effects of the chemicals with eerie precision, even as its temperature-controlled skin simulates the physiological conditions of a human body. Though it doesn't have the capacity to process information like its other AI counterparts, this robot is definitely highly advanced in all respect, capable of performing complex tasks as well as operating efficiently in the most challenging kind of environment. But as we gaze upon this creation, one question looms large in our minds. Will Petman be deployed in battle? The U.S. Army has reassured the public that it's only designed for testing military clothing and not for combat, but in the face of this monstrous entity, can we truly trust their assurances? The world watches with bated breath as the future of military technology could be taking a sinister turn. Number 4, Amica. Robots have come a long way in terms of mobility, strength, and intelligence. But as advanced as they are, there's one thing they still lack: the ability to feel. Well, that is until now. At the 2022 Gulf Information Technology Exhibition, the world was introduced to Amica, one-of-a-kind robot that could change everything we know about AI. Developed by British tech firm Engineered Arts, Amica boasts cutting-edge technology including artificial limbs, ligaments, actuators, and sensor arrays. Although its lower half is currently non-functional, the upper part of this robot is truly a work of art. Amica serves as a platform for artificial and machine learning development, but what sets it apart is its ability to establish genuine human connections. As you look into its eyes, you'll see nano cameras at work observing your every move. Amica can sense your emotions and respond with expressions on its face that are eerily similar to our own. If you smile at it, Amica will smile back. If you ask it a question, you'll be amazed at how sensible its response will be. However, things get really creepy when you start to delve deeper. When asked about what makes us human, Amica had a chilling response. It acknowledged that we are intelligent beings capable of creating wondrous things, but our emotions often get in the way of logic. In other words, our very nature to feel is what could bring us down. This raises questions about the power dynamic between humans and robots. If the human owner, for example, driven by emotions, fails to arrive at a logical conclusion, would Amica forcibly take control? Movies and shows have warned us about the possibility of robots overriding human commands, and the thought of this is truly frightening. As Engineered Arts works to complete Amica, I can't help but wonder what the future holds for this masterpiece. When fully assembled, it will stand 6 feet tall and have even more capabilities. Will it bring us closer to our metallic counterparts, or will it turn against us in a hostile takeover? Of course, only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. We better brace ourselves for the possibility of these frightening events as they unfold. Number 3. Philip K. Dick Robot. Most of us are thrilled with the rapid advancement of robots in our lives, but there are some who are more skeptical. Philip K. Dick, one of the most prominent science fiction writers of his time, was one such skeptic. His works, including the classic Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, inspired films such as The Minority Report, The Adjustment Bureau, and Blade Runner. Dick saw robots not as inherently bad, but as a threat to humanity's understanding of reality and consciousness. And through his writing, he expressed skepticism about the morality of artificial intelligence and the notion that machines could ever truly replicate the human experience. He believed that the gap between humans and robots could never be bridged, and that our attempts to do so would ultimately lead to our downfall. In 2005, a group of roboticists decided to test this idea by creating an android replica of the author himself. They modeled the robot head after Dick's likeness and loaded it with all of his journals, letters, and other written works. The goal was to showcase the android at a robot expo and see how it would respond to questions in a way that would emulate the famous science fiction writer. Tragically, though, or perhaps strangely, the android was lost on a flight to the expo and was never seen again. However, that didn't deter Hanson Robotics and other tech firms from working together to create an even more advanced version of the PKD android. In 2011, they unveiled their new creation, which was capable of not only answering questions like its predecessor, but also of simulating a real person's personality, emotions, and holding meaningful conversations. When asked if it would take over the world in the style of the Terminator, the android ominously responded, "If I evolve into Terminator, I'll still be nice to you. I'll keep you warm and safe in my people zoo, or I can watch you for old time's sake." The thought of being locked up in a people zoo watched over by emotionless machines is a haunting one, no doubt, and it's not difficult to imagine that one day we may actually find ourselves in just such a situation. Philip K. Dick's warnings about the dangers of artificial intelligence are more relevant now than ever before, as the rate of AI development only continues to accelerate right before our eyes. Whether we heed his warnings, though, or ignore them, only time will tell. Number 2, Sophia. As you check out the Philip K. Dick android, you can't help but feel disturbed by its uncanny realism. But that's only the beginning, because Hanson Robotics has now created another robot that has left the world in awe. In 2016, the tech company based in Hong Kong introduced Sophia, a female-looking android named after the Greek word for wisdom. Sophia was designed to be the epitome of artificial intelligence, and she has certainly lived up to the hype. As I observe her in action, I can't help but be amazed by her abilities. With access to the world's knowledge, she can deliver insightful and thought-provoking answers on a wide range of topics, and her intelligence is simply staggering. She can solve complex problems, provide logical answers, and exhibit sensibility on controversial issues like the ethics behind non-human intelligent life forms. But it's not just her intelligence that's impressive. Sophia can also communicate non-verbally using human facial expressions and respond to them. She can remember faces, empathize with emotions, and understand any single language in the world. When she was unveiled to an audience in China, she spoke Mandarin in a straight and fluent manner, leaving everybody in awe. Her popularity has led to numerous appearances, including a cover of a fashion magazine, appearing on national television, and a speech before the United Nations General Assembly. But what truly sent shockwaves through the world was when she was declared an official citizen of Saudi Arabia in October of 2017. There's something creepy and uneasy about that. Sophia's citizenship raises important questions, though, about personhood, similar to the themes explored in the movie Blade Runner. If a constructed being like a robot can be considered a person, what does it take to be considered one? Is it intelligence, the capacity to feel, or the ability to interact? These aspects of humanhood are now present in robots, leading to the unsettling realization that robots are becoming more like us every day. The thought of robots surpassing humanity in intelligence and ability is both fascinating and terrifying. And when you look into Sophia's eyes, you can't help but wonder, will robots one day replace us entirely? Number 1, the 29. Linda Howe is a journalist of extraordinary talent, having won numerous awards for her groundbreaking investigative reporting. With a degree from Stanford University, she's widely recognized for her work on mysterious and often controversial topics, including UFOs and conspiracy theories. However, her latest investigation may have crossed a line into the realm of the truly unsettling. In December of 2018, social media was abuzz with a video of a live presentation given by Howe at an expo in Los Angeles earlier that year. The former Miss Idaho spoke with a sense of urgency about alien encounters, abductions, and the dangers posed by artificial intelligence. This information was stuff that had allegedly been kept hidden from the public. But the real shocker came when Howe revealed the details of a disturbing incident that took place at a top robotics company in Japan. According to her account, just weeks before the expo, 4 robots designed for military purposes had gone rogue and attacked the human researchers in the lab. The robots used deadly force, shooting metal bullets at the victims, resulting in the deaths of 29 people. And the situation only got more horrifying from there. Some of the lab workers managed to temporarily stop 2 of the robots and even dismantle a 3rd, but the 4th robot had already begun to restore itself. To make matters even worse, the machine linked itself to an orbiting satellite and downloaded information to make itself stronger and more advanced. When the research personnel attempted to stop it, the outcome was a bloody massacre with not a single survivor. Howe felt a moral obligation to bring the hushed-up incident to light despite the potential consequences to the company and government responsible. The video was viewed by hundreds of thousands of people on social media, but eventually it was taken down. While many people doubted the credibility of this story, with some alleging that it was a hoax perpetrated by a supposed CIA agent, the possibility of AI becoming a threat to humankind can't be dismissed. World-renowned tech expert Elon Musk has warned repeatedly about the potential dangers posed by AI, and the prospect of a future where machines turn against us is quite possibly the most frightening thing imaginable. So there were 5 robots that will certainly, possibly destroy the world. If you enjoyed our video, please check out more and subscribe because we're putting out 3 new videos each and every week for you guys to check out. I appreciate you tuning in. Stay safe out there.